Good afternoon. I just wanted to talk to y'all about a couple things. I came down to the truck, so I just wanted to. I came down. I tore a mud flap off the other day. I didn't show y'all, but I tore this mud flap off. I came down. I put the mud flap on. I sprayed it down to loosen up the screws. Put the mud flap on. So, this is my first winter, or coming into the winter. Hopefully, as y'all see in the coming months, I won't be here the whole winter, but I wanted to just talk to you about a couple things that I've either picked up from my dad or other drivers or even the school. I just wanted to talk to y'all about a couple different things to prepare those coming out who may be running for the winter. So the first thing, the load I ran the other day was 34,000 pounds. I've pulled 44 before. I just want to talk to y'all about when you're pulling heavy loads, you have to be mindful of your fuel. All right. So I know I could have got away with being more, but I ran out about a half a tank full on both sides. All right. I just wanted to make sure, and I crossed them scales and everything, that I was good weight wise. All right. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk to you about. I didn't pinpoint that in my videos, but I was at about a half a tank full. All right. Now getting to some of the wintertime stuff. So, hold on one second. This truck's turning around. I want to make sure you're not hitting my car. I got my car parked from. So getting into some of the wintertime stuff. So, one of the first things you want to do in the wintertime is when you get out, you want to make sure you bleed your tanks. I bled my tanks last night. You know what I mean? Really nothing coming out. You want to make sure you bleed your tanks. You don't want the air to freeze up in your tanks to lock your wheels up. All right. I got a couple of things over here. I'm not promoting these things. This is what I used and used, but I'm not promoting this. So my other thing is, one thing I did last night when I parked is get you a good old bottle of this. I took some alcohol. All right. So if you're going to be in your truck and you're going to be running your truck, then if you shut down at nighttime, you know what I mean? Obviously, if the truck's still running, they say you can set your tractor brakes, don't set your trailer brakes. Obviously, my truck is going to be sitting for 2 days, or 3 days, because I didn't start it today. So get you some good alcohol. Pour the alcohol in your lines, and then release your tractor brakes. The alcohol will run into the lines of the trailer. It'll evaporate any moisture that's in the lines, so your brakes won't freeze up. So I did that last night. I put alcohol in the lines, let it run. Other thing I did last night, my truck's going to be sitting, and it's not extremely cold, but I did it. Like I said, I'm not promoting these products. This is a product I used. I took some of this diesel supplement. All right. I poured some in both tanks. All right. Now I'm also, like I told you, I only ran out of half a tanks on both sides, so I'm a little bit less than a half on both. But I poured some in both tanks. I'll fill up probably Friday night, Saturday, when I book my next load. So I put some of this in both tanks. This is to prevent freezing. And then the last thing I have here, made by the same company, but I got this diesel 911. This is for emergencies. This is if your fuel does freezes up, you can't get it started. You know what I mean? You pour that in there, and it's supposed to. You know what I mean? So I got a full bottle of that. I got a couple bottles. I think I got maybe 1 or 2 more bottles at the house of this. I know a friend who gave me a couple. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and speak to you guys about that. Like I said, make sure you bleed your tanks every night. If you're gonna be getting out the truck for whatever reason and you want to set your trailer brakes, put the alcohol in your lines. Then apply it. Push the trailer brakes in so that it can run through the lines. It'll clear up the moisture. Like I said, it's not extremely cold yet, but it will. But I put that anti-gelling stuff in both tanks, and then I got some 911. I think that's about it for today. I said, depending on your load, how heavy your load is, that determines how much fuel you want to have. I mean, my dad, he has 150-gallon tanks on both sides, so that's 300 gallons on both sides. So I don't know what the weight of that would be, but that could definitely throw you over. And then just hearing some of the horror stories, the stories from my dad or some other truckers, I mean, you get caught out there on the scales, you overweight, they'll do one or two things. Either shut you down or make you burn off that fuel. You know what I mean? So the fuel prices are going up right now. So who wants to be sitting on a scale burning off fuel that you just put your hard-earned money into? So like I said, I just ran them at a half a tank. I mean, yes, I could have went and got a scaled and got a scale ticket to find out exactly where I was. But because I've scaled before at 42 or 43,000 pounds, I knew I wasn't that heavy. I knew I could get it, so I didn't necessarily scale. But yes, I know I could have got a scale ticket and figured out what my weight was and figured out where how much more where I could have been at. That's my spill for today. Like I said, she'll sit here. She sat here for today. She'll sit here tomorrow. She'll sit here Friday. I'm already working on some things for Saturday. Pick up side. I might be going right back to the same place I just left in Richmond, Virginia. Me and the guy, I was talking to the guy. He's pretty cool. He told me a couple things, so I might actually be trying to go right back there. But if not, I mean, I'll run anywhere. And stick with me. You guys will see that I got some things going on, some things about to happen, where I won't have to worry about the winter so much unless I decide to run up this way. But I'll leave that there for now. All right, I'll be safe.